Hello and welcome to Anatomy and Physiology. This video will give you an overview of the entire course and how to get around this class. So you are in section I01, and this is important because when you email me or text me, just put that in the subject line so I know what section you're in, and that way I can find you. Here is our link for our class every Monday and Wednesday at 10, and you are required to attend that class with camera and sound on. Once you get into class, one of the first things you'll want to do is read through the Getting Started module. This is extremely important. It will tell you what's going on in the class. Otherwise, you will not know the requirements for the class. So this course introduction video will be right here. Here's a short video introducing myself. Here is a document with more information about me. The syllabus is pretty standard. Every class supplies a syllabus, and most important is the syllabus addendum because that has all the rules, the grading policies, the no late work policies. It has all those policies. If you're new to RAMS Online, you can click on this link. And if you have never used Respondus Lockdown Browser, click on this link. Now, in this class, there are also support service blocks. So down here is the support service block and tutoring block, policies block. So all the information you need to know about the college is here in these two blocks. Okay, so we'll go back up to our Getting Started module. So you need to get through all of that and then take the enrollment key quiz. This does not affect your grade, but you will be dropped if you don't take this enrollment key quiz. It is your official entry into the class, and you have until January 20th to complete that quiz. Again, I'm required to drop you if you do not take that quiz. And then the class begins with modules. So I'm going to go up here. If you're not familiar with these two arrows here, one is close all. If you close all, you'll be able to see the entire semester right here, and you can see the due dates for each module. And then you can open them up one at a time to work on them. So we've been through the Getting Started module, the Enrollment Key Quiz module. So here is our Week 1 module, and here are the objectives, the resources, and the assignments, activities, forums, and quizzes for Week 1. As you're doing this Week 1, you want to get started with your textbook, so you'll get started reading Chapter 1. So it tells you everything that you're going to be doing in this module right up front. Review the objectives, introduce yourself to your peers in the forum, sign up for Remind, register at Visible Body and take a quiz, register at Pearson and take a quiz, complete the syllabus addendum quiz. So over here on the right is a block called Remind, and you will want to join Remind. So you'll click here and join the class. You'll have to register, provide your information, but this is how we contact each other. I am not on the computer all day and all night, but I have my phone with me most of the time. Not when I'm exercising or working in the yard, but most of the time. And Remind will allow us to text each other. If you're having trouble, I can help you as soon as I get that text. It's a much more rapid response. And all the announcements that I send onto your phone, such as please remember to watch narrated PowerPoint number 3 before attending class, things like that. Those announcements will show up right here. Our lab is at Visible Body, and here's the link to Visible Body. You have to have a code for that from the bookstore. So you'll go there and sign up for Visible Body. Please use your RAMS email and use your RAM's password. People sign up with other emails and passwords and forget about it, and then they can't get back in. So use your same email and password. And then this video here will show you how to get around Visible Body a little bit, and then here is some more support for Visible Body. So while your class is here in RAMS Online, you leave to go to Visible Body for your lab. You will also leave to go to Mastering for your online assignments. So see this green P here? It says My Lab and Mastering Tools. You click there to register there for your mastering assignments. You have to have the access code that you bought with your textbook at the bookstore. So these are two external websites, Pearson Mastering and Visible Body, that you'll be going to do online assignments and to be doing your lab. So you will want to go to them every week. So sign up for Remind, register at Visible Body, register at Pearson, and there's Pearson. You'll want to post to this forum, and here is the syllabus addendum quiz. We'll talk about that in class. And then here is a practice quiz for Respondus Lockdown Browser. So if you've never used Respondus, you can go into this and make sure it works with your device. It does not work on Chromebooks. You'll have to find an alternative method for testing. It is mandatory, and you have to have a webcam with that. If you do not have access to that, you certainly can come into campus and use the ones in the computer center. And then at the bottom of each module, it tells you exactly where you need to go next. Here you need to navigate to week 2 module, and you can see the due date for everything in the week 2 module. So now I want to show you, when you go to Pearson Mastering, and once you've registered, your assignments will look like this. This is the calendar view, and class started on the 8th, and we had week 1 getting started, and then we had another week before those assignments are due, so you really have a long time to do those assignments. Here is an introduction. Here is a chapter 1 homework. Spend some time on the homework, but don't do it until after you've read the textbook and watched the narrated PowerPoint, so you'll waste your time. What would happen if you jumped into those assignments is you spend all of your time looking for your answers in the textbook. Whereas if you've read the textbook and watched the narrated PowerPoints, you know the answers. Then there is an adaptive follow-up that will only come to you if you get less than a 90% on the homework. If you do a 90% or better on the homework, you automatically get points for that adaptive follow-up. If you get an 89, you have to do the 10-point adaptive follow-up, and then there is a quiz. So all this is due at midnight on the 22nd. These orange blocks here are called dynamic study modules, and they are excellent. You can do them on your phone. You can download an app to do those on your phone. You can't take this quiz on your phone, but these dynamic study modules will help you learn the material. You don't get points for doing them. You get points for your quiz and your homework and your adaptive follow-up. But the dynamic study modules will really help you learn the material, so I highly suggest you do them. So you can see the calendar view. Everything's open now. You can get into these assignments, and they usually open a week before they're due. And that is our Mastering online assignments. Now in Visible Body, it will look like this. Let's see, I guess it'll look more like this. So we'll go to your assignments. Oops, let's see what happened here. Assignments. Here are, I've only published 3 assignments. Okay, so these will all be published over time. So right now it looks just like this, where you've got a getting started. You click on that plus sign and you'll see the work to do and the getting started quiz. These are due on the 15th. Then you can see Lab 1, the language of anatomy and organ systems. Open that up, and these are already published, and these are due on the 22nd. This one is Lab 1. It goes with the language of anatomy. That is also due on the 22nd. Now for this Lab 1, there is a worksheet you need to fill out, and it's over here in course resources. So you'll see Lab 1, anatomical scavenger hunt. And so you open that up, download it, save it onto your computer with your name in the file name. So it would be Baxter Lab 1. And then when it's ready, you will upload it into class. So here we go to class, and that was week 2. So you would upload that here at Submit Lab 1 to January 22nd. So the majority of your class material is here in RAMS Online. You want to go through the entire module. You want to read through it to make sure you're comfortable with what you're going to be exposed to and what you're required to do. Read through all of this, and that's 1 week of work. Now keep in mind that you will be going to Mastering to do your homework assignments, and you will be going to your lab to do your assignments as well. I'll put a lab link up here as well, but this lab link is right here as well. This lab link right here. So this should help you get started. Read through everything and see if you have any questions. And certainly I'm very happy to answer all of those questions. Good luck this term. I look forward to it.